STARepublic Weekly Horoscope for the Earth Signs from April 10th to April 16th. Capricorn. Most of the planets are in the lower side houses of your horoscope, giving you the strength to focus on your family life and the people closest to you. Mars is located in your 7th house, which symbolizes the closest relationship with you, such as your spouse or business partner. It can be a problem if you are with a strong, self-assertive partner, so make sure to sympathize and listen to your spouse if there is a conflict. Pluto is located in your 2nd house, representing possessions and property, and the Sun and Jupiter are in your 4th house, which represents the family. This week you may be asking your family members to make some real estate or home-related changes. There are also Mercury and Uranus in your 5th house, which represents romance and entertainment. It is better for you to have a light relationship where you can meet like a friend without being too serious. Venus enters your 6th house, representing work, occupation, and health, but it forms a square with your guardian Saturn in your 3rd house, which is in charge of communication. This may cause you to feel intimidated by your customers or your boss and not be able to say what you want to say. Don't worry. You have the strength within you to remain confident. If you are a Capricorn, this is your week to take control of your life and make the most of the emotional ups and downs. Don't forget to get some much-needed rest on the weekends. Taurus. This week, Mercury, Venus, and Uranus are in your sign, making you busier and more excitable than usual, and less able to focus on your intellectual pursuits. At the same time, Venus is square with Saturn, giving you a strong sense of responsibility, but also making you feel restrained by authority figures such as bosses and parents. Nevertheless, when Venus enters your 2nd house on Tuesday, this feeling of being stifled will be replaced by money anxiety. You may worry about potential losses of human or material resources, but try not to let it consume you. Instead, focus on social activities and the people who appreciate and admire you. Spend time with people who share your thoughts and do meaningful activities, such as nonprofit social activities, political activities, volunteer activities, and welfare activities. So, Taurus, this week is sure to be an interesting one for you. Don't worry too much about potential losses and instead focus on the people in your life and meaningful activities that you can take part in. Of course, be sure to take time to enjoy the weekend with your family. Virgo. With most of the planets in your upper houses, you have the opportunity to bring your values to life through your relationships with those around you. Read on to find out how to make the most of Saturn and Neptune in your 7th house, and how to handle the misunderstandings that may arise from Mercury forming a square. If you're a Virgo, Saturn and Neptune in your 7th house can be a great asset. This placement suggests a strong connection with an older partner or someone with an artistic disposition. If you're considering marriage, make sure it's the right decision for you. If you get married under pressure, your freedom could be limited. Mercury and Uranus in your 9th house suggest success in higher education, law, philosophy, religion, foreign affairs, research, media, publishing, and more. Your curiosity in these areas is likely to increase, and your chances of traveling abroad may also rise. Venus in your 10th house brings social success and could open up opportunities in the arts, entertainment, and information relations, or in industries that require an aesthetic sense. You may also find a great job through connections. The Sun and Jupiter in your 8th house could bring you the inheritance of social position, technology, or money. But even without this help, you can make your own money, and if you're in business, you can consider investing or getting a loan. Just be aware that your ruler Mercury is forming a square when the moon is in your 6th house on Thursdays and Fridays, so be mindful of misunderstandings at work or communication issues that could hurt your relationship with your colleagues. It's a week of fatigue, so make sure to rest well and recharge over the weekend. Virgo, make the most of the planets in your horoscope and use them to reach your goals and fulfill your values. With the right attitude and enough rest, you can make this a successful and fulfilling week.